Hi, my name is Dave Daler, and I'm the owner of Saloon on Calhoun with Bacon, Brookfield's Cheers.
Alright, this board indicates every Monday night we do a wing sauce. Me and Louie, the bartender over there, he's a little busy right now because it's happy hour. Him and I pick a category, and it could be any ingredient, it could be a theme, it could be whatever. And we create a wing sauce based on that certain category. We have done St. Patty's Day for a theme, so I made a corned beef cabbage wing sauce that actually tasted really good. Today's special for the wing category is the best of. So he has Thai Cross, which is a fresh peanut butter soy, coconut, habanero, red curry, and love sauce. And then people will be voting between that one and my apple hobby wasabi, which is apples, apple cider vinegar, wasabi, habanero, fresh ginger root, and a cayenne sauce.
Wingfest is going to be an opportunity for us, for Weber and I, to show off. We do, every Monday night, we have a theme ingredient, theme wing sauce. We've done it for a year and a half, so that's about 150 different sauces that we've done, non-repeating. Wingfest, we take what we consider the best of our best. We're going to put it up against, right now, 8 different restaurants, see how we do. It's essentially just us going, representing Saloon as this is what we do. We, not only do we grow our own chilies, we 99% of the time our sauces are handcrafted. We know every to the molecule what goes in our sauces, and we see. We see virtually every step of it, and we're going to showcase that second time at Wingfest. We're looking forward to it. It should be a good time. So we're looking forward to it.
About this restaurant, well, everything's better with bacon, and that's exactly what we are. So we try to create a gimmick, something that was going to drive people, will make them drive to us, and everything's better with bacon. So when Dave took over, we had the name Saloon on Calhoun, and to prove that we were going to make everything better to our community, we added with bacon to our name. So that's exactly what we became. A little niche to the side of it that says Saloon on Calhoun with bacon, and we're bacon strips everywhere, bacon tables, bacon Bloody Marys are phenomenal, bacon on our meal items. Bacon and fun. Everything's better with bacon. Everything's better with fun. So it's kind of like the gist of us.
Let me tell you about Janine. Janine is actually a pure godsend, not only in the sense of that she was already here with the industry experience, and I had the opportunity to get to know her before bringing myself to the decision to take over the business, but also in working with her, there has been nobody that has ever been more at my side, on the same page, doing the same task, even sometimes without communicating what that task is, where I would say, we need to do, and before I'm done pointing, she'd already say, hey, I just did this, and I go, wow, that's crazy. 18 hours a day with somebody for this period of a couple years while you're rebuilding, cleaning, putting in systems, hiring staff, solving problems, changing every aspect of your business. You get to know everything about a person, and I was incredibly fortunate to find not only my girlfriend in Janine as a result of working with her, which I was never looking for, but also by far one of the best general managers I've ever seen in the industry, somebody who makes the business absolutely blow up with popularity because of who she is, the fact that people actually come here just to spend time with her.
Okay, so Dave and I working yet another long long day. I think we were probably on an 18 or 19-hour day at this point. We were sitting at the bar, and we had piles of paperwork all in front of us, organizing this, getting this done. What are we going to delegate? It was right around a holiday. So we always do holiday events, blah, blah, blah. And I guess I just kind of found myself checking them out, and the lighting was dim and all romantical, I suppose, if someone made it that way. And I kind of looked over and I caught him looking at me, and then I did a double take and said, yeah, I want to kiss you too. And I grabbed his face. That was So after that wonderful smoocheroo, it did cross our minds. Obviously, this is our business together. What are we going to do? Who's going to leave? Who's going to stay? How's that going to work? But then also it was, what's going to change? What is going to change with our business and our personal lives, and how are we going to interact? And honestly, nothing changed for us other than being able to express our feelings, but we're not, inappropriate in front of our guests. We're not, they'll joke with us, get a room if we give each other a kiss or a whatnot here or there, but we're never inappropriate, so that wasn't an issue. And moving forward with us, with our professionalism, was very, very easy. We knew our role in Saloon as bosses, and then we knew when we were outside of here, we're still bosses, but they may not always be around. There's always people watching. You're never going to get away from that. Once you are the known bar and the fun place, we go everywhere. We go to opening day, 7 people stop us. Oh my gosh, we got to see you. So it's little things like that, but nothing for the transition changed other than we had different types of playtime.
Our pork wings are a creation that I made when there was supposed to be a chicken wing shortage. Back right after I took over in 2011, the summer of 2012, there was suddenly going to be a chicken wing shortage because of the drought of 2012. And we had just spent the first 6 months of taking over going around telling everybody how phenomenal our wings were. So we're doing Saints of Wisconsin promotions, we're doing wing competitions, we're telling everybody, come try our wings. And all of a sudden we find out we may not have any more wings. So I thought that's not a good thing after putting all this time and effort. What we need to do is we need to take something else that we can at least utilize the wing sauces that are so good. And I thought, well, the other white meat is pork, and we're Saloon on Calhoun with bacon, so why not create something with pork that also utilizes the wing sauce? So we came up with something called pork wings, and pork wings are just strips of pork loin that we season, and then we wrap them with bacon. Then we bake them so that we keep the juiciness on the inside, and after they're done baking, we drop them into the fryer for a few seconds so that they crisp up. Then when you slice those, you can just see the juiciness coming out of that pork loin. And then we dip them into a special sauce which has a little bit of red pepper to it, but it's also a sweet, caramely, appley kind of sauce, and it offsets that peppered pork just perfectly. And those are our pork wings, and it really worked out well because not only did it offset that chicken wing shortage, but it gave us a completely separate menu item that doesn't exist anywhere else.
There's a lot, oh geez, how do I put it in a nutshell? What separates Saloon from any place else is that this is a bar restaurant that we take pride in the products that we give. We take pride in the service that we have. Every night is our party, and we're the hosts. Come on in, grab a seat, grab a beverage, get some food. You're our guests. It's all about, we want to have a good time. That's the whole thing. It's like when you go to somebody's party, the host is there to have a good time too, but take care of your guests. And that's what it is here. That's our attitude. We have some really good selections, really good beverages to choose from. We have really great beers, which is part of my babies. We have really good food, which is, as you know, part of my other babies. We have a great staff that I can boss around and kick them when I have to, figuratively. And the other thing too is that, Dave and Janine came in with this whole idea that it was a party. that you're coming to. And so they give us a lot of freedom to be ourselves. There's no wooden box that we're confined in. It's more of a punch in, take care of your guests, and have a good time. And you see that with our employees here.
Why did I start working here? I was out of a job for a while, so I called my buddy and he's like, hey, they're looking for cooks. So, you know, I was a cook at a different place and I thought I'd try this out.
Actually, I've always had an interest in getting into the bar industry. I had a cousin who was more like a brother, and he and I had talked for years about if we ever had a bar. And tragically, he was killed in 2003, and that kind of sparked inside of me more of a desire to come through and fulfill that dream that we had. But over the course of the last 20 years, outside of doing financial planning during the week for my clients, I would also offset my fun and my entertainment by doing sound and lighting for bands. So I traveled the state for the last 20 years setting up sound and lights in every imaginable bar venue across the state of Wisconsin and Illinois, getting a chance to see what works, what doesn't work, what bar owners are fun to work with, which ones are doing a good job. And so it was kind of an on-the-job training, but as a very low on the totem pole. You know, a lot of times you'd go into a bar and somebody would be like, put that box here, don't go here, don't step on that, don't talk to my staff, and made me feel like I was somehow doing them a disservice by bringing in tens of thousands of dollars of equipment to set up a show that was going to produce a revenue stream for them. And I thought, man, that's really messed up. They should really be treating me well so that I do a better job, which in fact will make their evening more successful. And that's where a lot of my attitude on how bars should be came from.
As a cook, about 15 years, but seriously about 3.5. So, been growing all the peppers for 20 years. I've been interested in sauces for 20-some years, but this was the opportunity to really explore and have fun with them. Dave gave us a big window of what we could do. Actually, there wasn't anything that we couldn't do legally, but otherwise it's just been opportunity after opportunity and a lot of fun, a lot of experimenting, a lot of eating wings, which I'm getting paid to do, which makes me happier. But yeah, just a lot of experimenting and causing pain.
My incorporation with music is bartend and enjoy it, or sit back and relax with my feet up, because we have amazingly talented artists that come through here. In all reality, we're family. Families fight, families bond, families grow, families shrink, but in the end of it all, we have their back, they have ours. We support them, they support us. And it really is a group effort with us, but it's just fun to come to work. There's, from what I'm able to experience from my staff, there's rarely ever a day where they say, oh God, I gotta go to work today. It's always, oh sweet, I'm gonna go to work with my friends, and calling or texting whoever it is, hey, what time do you work today? 4:45, me too, I'll see you there. So it's a joyful emotion to be able to come here, but it's always just, you know, jovial to be a part of the environment that we provide and they get to endure. So it's a tight-knit bond.
Saints of Wisconsin. Wisconsin, it's clever. You know, it's a clever name. Everything we do is out of Wisconsin, like Wisconsin honey. Louie and I grow our own peppers. We're currently growing some of the top 5 hottest peppers in the world. Everything straight out of Wisconsin, our plants, and it's great.
There is drama on a daily basis. Drama, however, is how you deal with it. Personally, I don't like drama. I don't like the word drama, and I won't allow drama. I will not allow my staff to have drama. My approach with them is, if you have a problem with somebody, rather than telling everybody around you, you have a problem with so-and-so, go to so-and-so, talk it over with them. Chances are, if you say, I have a problem with the way you do this, whatever that is, 90% of the time, that's going to resolve the problem. It doesn't have to become choosing sides and getting this person against that person. If I see that happening, I will step in and I will immediately put an end to it. We don't allow cliques. We don't allow drama. It makes this job no fun when people feel like they're walking on eggshells everywhere they go. We're all in this together. If we all work together, if you have a problem with somebody, let's address the problem. But, you know, I've always believed that people need loving the most when they deserve it the least, and that's actually true in this industry. If I'm having a real problem with somebody, it's more likely they need a hug than a kick in the butt. Sometimes they need a kick in the butt, but most of the time, it's just communication.
The Good Morning Burger with the fried egg on top and the American cheese, that's awesome. The Reuben wrap, it's a deep fried Reuben, basically, wrapped in a tortilla, and then we deep fry it so it's nice, light, and crispy. It's really good. The wings, hands down, wings are the best here. Doesn't matter what wing it is. BLT, B2LT, 2 different kinds of bacon, big stack. Cheese curds. Pork wings, pork drummies, list goes on and on.
Ooh, my favorite food here. I have never been asked that before. Can I give you one from each category? All right, I love Louie's bacon barbecue wings. I love, love, love the bacon barbecue. He created that for us into the first menu, and it's just been one of my absolute favorites. I love our grown-up grilled cheese. 3 cheeses smothered all over sweet peppered bacon, ham, tomatoes, and avocado. So that one's a crowd pleaser. And I'd have to say, not for a low-cal effect, I love our deep fried Reuben wrap. It's our signature in-house seasoned corned beef. So it's our own brisket that we pull. The boys marinate that and just nurture it with love as they roll it up, put our sweet peppered bacon inside of it with sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and deep fry it so it's crispy on the outside. Dunk it in a Guinness Thousand Island. I want one right now. All right, I'll stop there. We are actually very large in the community now. I do a lot of sponsorships. I'm one of those, now don't take this literally guys, but I'm one of those that will almost 100% of the time make a gift basket to support an agency or a fundraiser to host something of the sort there. So we're very much in with local churches, local high schools, middle schools. We have a lot of team sponsorships that we are affiliated with, all the way from, soccer, softball, hockey, golf, baseball, gun clubs. We try to get out there as much as we possibly can because we know that once they walk in our doors, they're going to feel reciprocation. And then other than that, we've done major cancer benefits, ALS. It's a broad horizon, but we have a very wonderful partnership with our community.
The reason I keep this picture in the kitchen is because this is Chris Weber, our kitchen manager, just a couple years ago when he was arrested for his second OWI, 2.7 at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. And at that point, we kind of figured you were washed up and pretty much not going to be a functional anything, much less a kitchen manager. But you'd been with us since day one when we took over. We really felt like you had a passion and a commitment to us and to cooking. And we decided to hang in there and wait until your jail time was done and see if you could come out sober and put your life back together. And man, I just want to tell you, I'm so incredibly proud of you. In the last year and a half,
Thanks, I appreciate it.
you have gotten sober. You've become our kitchen manager. You've got your life straightened out. You've gotten a home. And this wouldn't be the same place without you. So I hope that reminds you of mistakes of the past, like it reminds me to, you know, keep encouraging. And I'm just very grateful that you're on the path that you're on.
Hey, thanks, man.
So, bring it in, bud.
Brothers don't shake hands.
Right, that's true.
Okay, so this is so cute. You are not going to believe this. Look at these pictures. Louis, I gave him tickets to the Brewer game on Wednesday for his daughters.
Come in.
And they made us pictures. Come in. Hi, Desi Bob. Come on
Hey,
in.
Desi. Come on
Of course
in.
you can come in. Anytime. Hi, honey. How do you like the band?
Love them.
Aren't they good? I know,
Need to
right?
talk?
Yeah, I just want to talk to you.
Because you miss us?
Of course.
Have a seat.
I like to hear that. Well, come over here.
Yeah, have a seat. Here, Ginny, you sit here and I'll stand.
Fair enough.
All right, rotate. What's
What's
up?
going on?
Well,
I miss you.
I know.
Just saying. I'm allowed to say that. Okay,
I
good.
know.
How's everything?
Good.
Yeah?
The new job's going great.
Yeah.
It still
Just
takes
mess
a lot of my time, but I love it. I absolutely love it.
You had to go get your big girl job.
I know. I had to go. Whatever.
So,
Be an adult and grow up a little
cardiac clinic, that's what you're doing now?
Yeah.
And how is, tell me what's your daily routine
Right?
like?
I mean, being a medical assistant there, it takes a lot of my time and energy. I love it. I love it. But that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. That's why I left. When I did leave you guys, you know, I left because I didn't have the energy or the time to go from a 5 a.m. start time to working here, you know, until 3 in the morning or whatever, my night job. You know? So with lack of time, I was kind of like, oh, I just can't do it. But you know, that's why I left.
Well, we love you and we miss you, so.
So whenever, you know, you
So what's up?
decide.
That's whenever I come to my senses. I came to my senses.
Hey, you said it, I didn't.
I came to my senses.
Are you coming to your senses?
I do. I missed you guys a lot. I do.
Buzzing.
I missed you guys a lot.
Alright.
I'm getting more into my groove with the new job, so I want to come back.
You want to come back?
I want to come back.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay.
Well, I don't know.
And you're like,
I don't know. Can I
Yeah.
find a spot in the bar? Let me see.
Well, you know we said the door is always open to you. We love you. We've missed you. We would love to have you back.
No, when I left,
So.
that's what you guys said. The door's always open, and I was like, my family here is my family.
And we'll keep it reasonable. I mean, whatever hours you can handle. We don't want
yeah,
to
I was gonna say,
overwhelm
what are you thinking about too? Like, you can't obviously come back full time again, can you?
No, not exactly full time. I'm thinking like.
Because I don't have a spot for that, but to get you in a couple shifts, I
Okay.
would.
Like once or twice a month,
The staff would.
just to get my fix.
Gladly.
To get my saloon
Yeah,
fix.
I love that.
I just
Do it. Good, of
I
course.
need it.
I'm sure the staff would be very open to that. Seeing you back on the schedule is.
Yeah, you've been a rock
Something-
star forever since you were one of our founding people. So we'd love
Since
to
you didn't want to apply and I made you,
Yeah.
and I made you fill out that piece of paper and said, yeah, you just scribbled it, it looks good, you're hired.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't even write my name on
I
there.
feel like I
How am I
Awesome.
I feel like I didn't really even leave, you know, but I have more time now and I really miss you guys a lot.
Can you get some shifts? Go take a look at the calendar and get her on.
I can, easily.
We'd love to
Let's
get
do
you
it.
on. Just
Love you! Mwah. Oh, I'm glad you came in to talk to us. Hug Daddy.
oh, we'll hug, we'll hug, we'll hug. Mwah. Oh, I love having you here.
Yay!
I missed you guys
All right,
a
let's
lot.
go look at some shifts.
We just ran out of ice. The ice maker's not making ice. I'm not sure why. This is not what you want on a Friday night. An empty ice bin. It's not a good thing.